look, I just want you to all know before I go any further here, it's not your fault, okay? But look, I'm just gonna come out and say here, I started playing Hearthstone again. Got a job? No, even worse. Started playing that again. I'm disappointed as immeasurable and my day is ruined. I'm sorry, everyone. I needed something like, cause I was struggling to stay focused when editing there, and I felt like I was just like a whole bunch of restless energy there. And I was just like, you know what, I just need something to do on the side here. Just it's almost like keeping me focused, but it's not. It's like, it's just enough of a distraction there that it makes me feel like I'm busy, but also don't hate myself because I'm editing, and editing is like a lot of effort just to try to stay purely focused on it. Oh, it's a lot of work. Get someone pregnant. I don't get to have sex, silly. I'm a good Christian boy. I'm saving sex for after marriage. Smiley face. We get it then, but now we don't. Whatever. Whatever. Yo, what's up, Sukip? You're a ravine and pummel guide hopping, so thank you, good stuff. Funny, fun fact, Sukip, I was initially routing out how to do the speedrun for it, and I had to come up with that entire strategy myself so that I could end up doing it without powers, without any of the extra stuff in there as well. So there was a lot that went into it there, so I hope you appreciate it for what it is. But I'm glad it helped you out there. I'm glad that my small little guides there, you know, can enrich the lives of a few people, so yeah. As you know, you're not a good Christian boy, I may have sinned, you are right. No promises though. Anyway guys, I was thinking of doing something a little bit different over the next few streams here, in which case I wanted to showcase a few different builds in terms of everything in Bloons here. I wanted to showcase a few different builds, so I was thinking, what if we did literally every single map, but we did a different strategy for every single map? So like 61 maps, 61 different strategies for chimps. I think it would actually be pretty good content there, because, you know, it would force me to think a little bit outside of the box and everything, and it's like a decent challenge, so yeah, I thought it might be a bit of a decent idea there. It also enables me to get more footage, which is something that I'm sorely lacking. Yeah, this isn't an excuse for me to get more footage or anything like that, you know, this isn't an excuse for me to do anything of the sort there. No, this is me definitely trying to do a challenge. That's definitely what this is. But half because you couldn't get through the early game, but later I just went on a rampage. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea there, right? Is if you're able to get through the early game, like the early game is the toughest bit of Ravine. The tricky bit is like late game is like deceptively tough as well. But if you can get through all of that there, you're in a pretty good spot, really. Don't screw me, thank you. You are not here for the Bloons. I will do. I will do. But yeah, I've been thinking about making more guides. I just don't know what to make them on. Just need to look at Frosty. It's true. It's true. Did chimps with only ninjas and say second with only engineers, no hero, no villagers, no arcs, no easiest map cubers. Yeah, it's definitely like, dude, you could probably I mean, there's like different ways of doing it here, but I wanted to showcase like different paths, different builds, all that sort of stuff there. Like some of them may look a little bit similar, but they're like inherently different strategies, right? That's gonna be a little bit slower than usual. You let chat pick the strategies by using the Twitch extension. I mean, that's not really the idea behind it though, is it? Like, I'm trying to showcase a whole bunch of different strategies that people could end up using, right? Like, I'm not here to just be like, yeah. Oh, wait, this is so frustrating because it screws you over on 85-ish. You have to wait until your secondary ability. Or your ability kills off the first UMG, so you can get perma charge in time. But, yeah, well, it's a better alternative than dying. But yeah, I mean, the idea would be to like explore a few different like tier 5s and everything, and try to make it so that people, you know, like we explore a whole bunch of different tier 5s and we see like what you have to do to try to make them work and all that sort of stuff there. It'd very much so be less about speedrunning and more about, you know, just about trying to play the game. Anyway, how's everyone going? Is everyone getting stuck into the collection event? Has everyone been enjoying the collection event as of late? Have you been good girls and boys? You haven't seen it in person? Dude, I'm literally right here, man. I'm right here. You can't miss me. It's actually impossible. Yeah, this one is, man, the one time in which I actually want to get this done. This is gonna be, dude, this is so tough. The speedrun strat for this map is like legitimately tough because of the way that this plays out. I dislike it. Stream and seeing in person different things. Got one chest from the collection event so far. Nice. See, again, like I have massive respect for the people who actually end up doing it because I could never. It's like, it's funny because I probably, if I wanted to, like, because realistically speedrunning is literally like the collection event, except hyper optimizing it and, you know, trying to set records as such. But I couldn't do. Just like, doing the collection event purely for the collection event would just, it would destroy me. I would not be a very happy chappy. Very nice. So yeah, should be an easy cruise here for a little bit. And then we just gonna hopefully clutch our time in the late game here. There's like a whole bunch of different ways of doing it. But I want to try to make this strategy work because I know it's the fastest. I don't want to take the coward's route. There's like plenty of safer ways that you can end up playing the late game here that don't rely on just hyper DPSing it all down. But at the same time, yeah, that's boring. I don't want to do that. I want to win the game fast. I want to prove to myself that I can do this. And then when I end up finally doing it, I will ascend to godhood. Or at least, you know, I like to think that we'll ascend to godhood. If we don't, then I'm going to be sorely disappointed. I was promised that this human to catch up. God We can catch up sometime. I'm a little bit freer this month here. I don't have literally an entire week. I don't have all 4 of my weekends taken up by, oh look, here's an event, and then here's another event. And by the way, here is another event. Which is nice! Except for this weekend where it's literally, oh look, here is Father's Day. Hope you didn't want to do literally anything else on the Sunday there, because you don't get to do anything else. Well, I mean, I can do other things, it's that I'm going to choose to not do them, because, I mean, I'm going to spend time with my dad. Is calling me the devil a compliment or an insult? I mean, it depends on what you define as a compliment now, doesn't it, Frank? You can determine that yourself. Okie dokie. Okie dokie then. Oh yeah, it was kind of funny because I'm like, it's been about 2 weeks since I released a video on the main channel there and everything, and I was kind of like, oh man, I really need to get around to releasing another video on the main channel, so I should probably just put out something quick like a tier list. Biggest mistake I've ever made. Because I was already like halfway or like a quarter of a way through making a video there in the first place, and I was like, I need to get something out there. And so what did I do? I made like an hour and a half of me talking. Literally an hour and a half of me talking, and then it's like, oh wait, I don't want to just put this out here, I want to put some effort into it as well. Well, I mean, if that's going to be the case here, I'm going to have to edit this down, I'm going to have to find footage and do all this fun business here. So what was supposed to be like just a quick and easy video for me to put out there turned into a goddamn nightmare. A goddamn time sink. I regret nothing. I regret a little bit, honestly. Just a little bit. Oh, but yes, new video will be out soon. Soon TM, promise. Pinky promise. Okie dokie. Yeah, okie dokie. Yeah, okie dokie. Soon is never actually soon, damn. Figure me out. Damn, my lies have been seen through. How does he know? How does he know? How is he so good? One, two, three. Alright, well, one time, dealer, don't screw me over. Yo, what's up, Rail? How we doing? Railing the competition, I assume. Kill me. So what are we gonna do? We're going to hold off. holding off on using abilities here, and then I... Shit, I don't know how to get this down, Let's go! First try, baby! Ah, fuck this map! Ah, finally! It only took me like 5-6 hours of just trying to get that first strike timing down. Ah, I hate this goddamn map. Alright. It's not a perfect run by any means, but it'll do. It'll do.